Hi Gemini, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot, here to do your mid-January reading. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. I live in Carmel, Indiana, and if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, this is how I do it. I normally get, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 different tarot cards to just kind of look at the energy. Are we looking at love or life, career, health, whatever, and then clarify with different oracle cards. Do we have blocks that we're dealing with that can get us to move through this, whatever's going on? So far I've got the High Priestess in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the High Priestess is a very spiritual woman. But because this one wants to come out. But because she is in reverse right now, I feel like you are feeling a little, you're not feeling very intuitive right now. You feel blocked. It's kind of like your GPS system to your higher self and your source and God and whatever that inner voice is being blocked right now. And I feel the reason that you know it's being blocked is because there's something in front of you that you're trying to make a decision on, and the reason that you know it's blocked is because if you are like me, normally I tap into my inner self, and that's what helps me make my decisions. Am I going right or am I going left? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? And in this case, you're going in trying to figure out, and it's like the answer you're getting is wait. It's not yes or no, it's wait. And you're wanting to move forward because the Eight of Wands in the upright would be like moving forward and going someplace or whatever, but it's in reverse, and so it's not letting you move forward, and you're just kind of like, God, I'm like, that's the feeling, is like you have a decision to make, you want to move forward on something, whether it's a job change or moving locations, moving states, filing for divorce, I don't know. I mean, whatever that decision is, and it's like your guides or God or source or whatever name you call that, creator, is just saying, wait. And they're not giving you the answer right now. And it's like bugging you really bad. What's this? This is the Judgment. Oh, God. The Judgment card. Okay, so that's a pretty serious card coming up. Okay, so how does that apply? If you are, feel like you're judging yourself at this point in time, and this is a very serious, it feels like it's a very serious matter, and it's like, I feel like you're like going, if I don't hurry up and make up my mind, I'm going to lose this opportunity. Is the feeling, and so you're just like really stressing out about this decision that needs to be made, but you're not being given the answer, and you're not getting a definite yes or no. You're getting a definite just hold your horses, and you're not going anywhere, and just take a chill pill. So that is there's some impatience going on in your heart, mind, soul right at the moment because of this, whatever is going on. That one wants to come out. 6 of Cups in reverse. So this just makes me feel like you're being very emotional about it. And maybe, because when I look at that, I'm seeing a bunch of cups that are upside down and water's flowing. So I'm thinking maybe you're being very emotional. Maybe you're doing some crying and cleansing and clearing. And maybe that is the message, is you need, okay, all right, here we go. You need to release some old programming. because the decision that you're wanting to make has to do with some old programming that is in your system right now. And the universe is not going to let you make that decision until you get rid of the old programming. Because once the old programming is out of your system, then you would make a different decision than you would have made with the old programming. Does that make any sense? So, old programming usually has to do with lack mentality, fear mindset, whatever. So, the feeling I'm getting is this decision that you are trying to make is being made because of fear. You're afraid you can't afford to live there anymore. You're afraid that if you don't make this job change, blah, blah, blah. So this decision that you were trying to make is a fear-based decision. And so that is the feeling I'm getting, is that God, the universe, your guides or whatever are going, we don't want you to make this decision just yet, because we're cleaning out some old programming. And then once that gets cleared out, the decision you will make will be with a fresh new perspective. Okay, that's pretty deep. Okay, so let's see what those two cards have to say. Six of Wands, I feel like goes in the up in this one. Okay, so Six of Wands. And that feels like that you're going to be throwing your arms up in relief once this whole thing gets taken care of, and then you're not going to be like stressed out. Because to me, I mean, if you look at that, that's some serious business there of thoughts and negative thoughts, and they're trying to get you to this point where where those thoughts are not blocking you, and you're not making a decision because of some thoughts that are coming in wrong. If that makes any sense. All right, I'm going to do blockages right now. What blocks do you need to let go of? I mean, already I can tell you that it's some negative programming. Okay, so what negative programming blocks do Geminis need to let go of? And then they will get their answer on move, don't move, change jobs, this, that, or the other. Whatever decision they are trying to make, what old programming blocks do they need to release? What old programming blocks do the Geminis need to release in order to move forward? What blocks do they need to release? Fall. All right. Man, that's going to be a while if that's what that's saying. Let's see. Let's keep going. You're not going to fall. Maybe that's it. You're not going to fall. You're not going to fall. Okay. So the thing that just kind of came to me is like there's steps. And for some reason I'm feeling like you're afraid you're going to fall down these steps. And you're like, I need to move because I'm afraid I'm going to fall down these steps or something. It has something to do with fear of falling. Tribe. Okay. How is your tribe a block? I feel like it's a case of you haven't got yourself surrounded by your tribe. And your tribe are the people that maybe you call your soul sisters, people that have similar interests, similar thinking, or whatever. And they are the people in your life that you can bounce ideas off of that don't have an agenda. They don't have an agenda that is in their best interest, but the tribe are the people that have your best interest in mind. So they're the ones that they don't, it's like they can give you an opinion, a constructive criticism or an opinion without it benefiting them. Unbiased, that's the word I was looking for. So there's some people out there that either can give you an unbiased opinion on this move that you want to do and maybe help sort through some of this negative programming you have. Or you need to find those people. You either have them in your life and you haven't been using them as a resource, or you need to find them. Okay, so let's keep going. What are the blocks that Geminis are working with right now that need to be cleared so they can make this decision? Victim. Quit feeling like a victim. Okay, so this is part of your problem, is you've got some old programming that feels like it's everybody else's fault but your own, and you need to take responsibility. That's some old programming that they want you to, I feel like this wanted to come out. And release, okay, release that old, did I just say that? Release the old programming, the victim mentality. What other blocks do Geminis need to release in order to make this decision? What other blocks do the Geminis need to release to make decisions? Correct decisions. Minus the old programming. Settling. Okay, if that's a block, I feel like you think that you are settling somehow. And I feel like what goes along with that is you are not being grateful, or you are being ungrateful for what you do have in your life. And that is old programming of thinking that life is okay. All right, here we go. You're thinking that life is going to be better. The grass is going to be greener wherever you go. If you do this, life is going to be perfect. If I make this choice, life is going to be better. If I do this, I do this, I do this. Because you think you're settling right now. And everything's going to be all peachy when everything gets changed. But what you don't realize is everywhere you go, there you are. So you can move states. But if you haven't gotten the core root problem of why you always feel like a victim, why you feel like it's somebody else's fault but yours, why you are ungrateful about everything that you have in your life, you're going to feel the same way at this new job, with this new person, at this new location, or this new state, or whatever. And that's one of the reasons that the universe is like trying to hold you back right now, is because they want you to get some of that shit cleared out of you first. Then you're making the decision clear-headed, because right now you're doing it because you're running. It feels like you're running away from something when, like I said, you know, if you've got the old programming, it's not going to change anything. It's just you're going to be in a different location looking out a different window. And devotion. Where does that play in as a block? Okay. So it feels like you're devoted to the wrong thing. So that might mean something to you at this point in time. It doesn't like really mean anything to me. But what are you devoted to? And it could be a case of you're devoted to material things, and that doesn't make you happy. You're devoted to, it just feels like if that's a block, you're devoted to the wrong stuff. And thinking that's what's going to make you happy, and that's not what's going to make you happy. And then one more block is deception. This just feels like you're deceiving yourself. I mean, that kind of goes along with the whole story, is you are deceiving yourself if you think that making this move is going to solve all of your problems. So work on the negative programming, the old programming, the lack mentality, the money blocks. I mean, there's a whole host of things out there that hold people back, and figure out what those are. So when so then you can make a more clear decision about why you're making this change or whatever. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to do one more thing here because that's a lot of information in that short period. Well, 15 minutes, I guess. What other words do you have, universe, for Geminis about this situation? Any other healing words that you have for Geminis for this situation? Healing words for the Geminis. Healing words for Geminis. Healing words for Geminis. The rainbow dragon. That comes out a lot. And what I am seeing is the pot of gold. I guess the feeling is again, you think that your gold is at the end of the rainbow, and it's sitting in your backyard. So that rainbow dragon keeps coming out a lot. All right, what else is going on? Angel assistance. Ask your angels. In this case, I feel like you've been asking your angels about the decision, but I think what you need to be asking your angels for is asking them to help you clear the negative blocks, the lack mentality, the old programming, the negative programming, the stuff that holds you back, that makes you not happy with your current life, and thinking that it's going to be better someplace else. And this whole subject kind of came up in book club last night. I'm going to have to ask one of my gals when her birthday is, because this almost feels like the exact same thing. She keeps thinking that Indiana is not the place she's meant to be, and she could do so many things in other places. And we were having that conversation. It's like, if you're not happy here, why do you think you're going to be happy someplace else? Because no matter where you go, there you are. You know, it's like protection. Okay, so that feels like they're saying that we are protecting you from making the wrong move right at the moment, by blocking you and holding you back and not giving you the answer to what you need at the moment. Let's get one more. One more message from the universe about this decision. Community. That goes along with the tribe. Your community is here wherever you are. You just need to go out and search for them and find them. There are people that you can surround yourself. That's another complaint that the girl from book club has, is she, for the longest time, she's like, I don't feel like I belong in Indiana because there's nobody here that thinks like I do. Well, she found out differently when she showed up to my book club last fall and realized that there's a whole lot of people out there that do think like her, that feel like they don't belong, or want to make the world a better place, or whatever the case is. And it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter what state you are. It doesn't matter what location or anything like that is. You can make the world a better place right from your very living room. So I think you need to ask yourself that question. What are you doing to make yourself better, the world better, your life better, right from your own living room? That feels like the moral of the story. Anyway, I think I'm done for now. I will see you guys, February. I'm working on some special Valentine's Day messages for those of you who find yourself home alone and single on Valentine's Day. So keep an eye out for those. I'll be posting those, I don't know, a day or two before Valentine's Day, if you are single and not happy about it. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.